What if Deku was his son? Anyway, so back into the video. I'm back. I'm ready to attack. I'm back. My name is Deku. I'm ready to wreck you. Anyway, I'm back. So this is what if Deku was a descendant of the assassin? Nah, not a descendant. A member of the Assassin's Creed. And
Found a little bit of light, trying to find my heart. Funny when I break out a lifestyle dark. Honey when I write, get a tight flow spark. What a psycho chart, playing dice, go starter. Who are you? Better know yourself. Know your soul, gotta know your wealth. Slow your roll, get a hold, don't melt. And don't you fall when I feel like hell. Well, who am I? Am I and me? I'm not the one you wanna fuck with. Late nights messing up my sleep, so I'm flustered. Taking out aggression with my pen because I trust it. Writing, trying to get myself a lamb color cuss for the game. Leave him hanging by his chain. Click, bang, feeling rage, feeling fire in my brain, feel insane. And the story, feel the flame. 45 to my brain, praying for it, please help. No glory.
Here's how this world is gonna work. So, from what everybody can see, and I'm talking in perspectives, there is heroes, there is and villains, and that's it. From what the world actually is, there is heroes, there is villains, there is assassins, and there is Templars. Now, so that's about how everything goes. The assassins want to stop the Templars from getting the pieces of eating, and that's about it. So let's just start with the what if. So Deku is born. His father Heisei, who has the quirk of Fireball, is an assassin. The mother knows about it, Enko knows about it, and Deku is born quirkless. A couple years go by, and when Deku is diagnosed as a quirkless boy, he gets so sad. But Heisei is like, do you want to have power? Yes. Do you want to change the world of night in ways that even All Might couldn't? And Deku obviously says yes. And then, well, Deku becomes an assassin. He doesn't like right off the bat start killing people, but no. Like, he does train. The first thing they do is they teach him parkour, they build on his body, and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna say that they're gonna give him any part, any like piece of Eden, any apple or anything, or generate ability. I'm gonna say that his body is naturally tough, not a fast healer, but it's not like he can grow back in armor or anything. And, well, yeah. So Deku's just, in the outside world, everyone sees Deku as a normal, quirkless kid. In reality, he's a cold-hearted assassin. Not cold-hearted. Like, he only kills when he has to. He doesn't go around the streets killing people because it's fun. No, he only kills those people when he has to and stuff like that. So, yeah. So we start off on a mission. Deku and his father are trying to kill one of the elite Templar leads. Oh, and All for One is with the Templars, just so you guys know. What are they talking about? I don't know, but it's obvious some big plans. It looks like Almost involved. Really? We should probably go in and take them out. Wait, let's hear a little bit further of the plan. And then the alarms go off. There have been some assassins that entered the facility. We found their dead bodies. What? But we got rid of those bodies, didn't we? Yeah. Private was supposed to... I was supposed to do what? Oh my... Whatever. What's done is done. We need to get this... And we need to get this deal dealt with now. Private, smoke bombs? Yup. Private, smoke throws of smoke bombs. The area is completely clear. And no one can really see. The assassins go out, they take out Oh, oh, everyone. Once the smoke's clear, everyone's dead. And Heisei puts a hard drive in the computer. Takes the computer out and says, "This will tell us where one of the top dogs of the Templars will be. We need to get out of here in safety. Now. Alright, let's go through the air vents. No, too predictable. Through the window. Alright. They go through the window and start to climb. They have lights searching the entire area, but assassins are assassins, and they will find a way. Now they're on the way out, and they're super close. Deku, Heisei, and Private are how do I say this? Leaning on an edge. Deku, Izuku, take him out. Got it. Izuku goes and performs a ledge kill, slicing the man's throat with his hidden blade, grabbing his neck, pulling him, and dropping him. Then he jumps over. He starts to hide. We might have to burst that room. And let me just give you a little idea of what they're about to do. Now, as I'm sure you guys just saw, that was a legendary move. Like, if it was a little shorter than what I saw, but that's essentially what Deku did, and he cleared up the entire room and then some, and then they got away. They get away. They get to their Assassin's Creed base, and they give the info to their head chief. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna say. Deku is commenced, and so is Private, who is a little bit also scolded because he was, a little clumsy. But other than that, they all three get some praise, and they all get to go home. Deku goes home, and, well, that's pretty much what happens. Deku goes home, he sleeps, he wakes up, he gets ready for school the next day. Everyone says they want to be a hero, and so Deku's just in the backseat saying, I don't know, I'll just go to a random school. Deku's pretty smart. Like, he is incredibly smart, not pretty smart. He's like top in his school. Not to mention his physical body and physical strength is almost superhuman. Like, how are you even that fast is what most people say. But everyone would have laughed even if he did raise his hand, everyone would have laughed. But he didn't. He's just sitting there. So that moment between Bakugo and Deku where Bakugo just slams his hand to the desk and says, you're not ever gonna be good enough, and stuff like that, it doesn't really happen. He goes home, Bakugo goes and picks on Deku, and Deku's just like, okay. And he doesn't really care. And Deku, no matter where he goes, always has like a utility belt. Well, not necessarily a utility belt, but he always has this equipment around with him that he just carries. He has smoke bombs, ice bombs, and that's about it. Along with a knife. That's about it. That's all what he always carries. That's what he'll always carry. He'll go to sleep with those. But yeah. And Deku creates like this ice bomb is something he created. He's incredibly smart like that. He puts things together. I guess you say. He's a tinker. So when the sludge villain comes and attacks him, Deku manages to dodge the first couple attacks. When he looks at the sludge villain, he notices it is mostly water. He goes to his back pocket, throws some of the sludge villain. The sludge villain tanks it, saying, "No physical attack can hurt me." As he slowly turns to ice, and then Deku just kicks him, shattering him in the process. And well, All Might, he arrives, seeing a broken up sludge villain, and well, he kind of just breaks the sludge villain apart even further and puts it in the bottle. So when it melts, it just does. And that moment between Bakugo and Deku doesn't really happen, because Deku never jumps on by All Might, and All Might never really exposes his secrets, or never really exposes his secrets to Deku, who drops the bottle. Deku just goes home, eats, studies, goes to sleep, wakes up early, tinkers on his equipment a little bit more, and then goes to school again. And this is how it goes. One day on a mission, Deku actually manages. One day on a mission, Deku actually loses a pick. One day on a mission, Deku gets pickpocketed. It's a very important piece. It's a very important piece, and without it, he can't go to the Creed, because that's a piece that he stole from someone from the Templars. And a pickpocket just thought that it was going to be valuable. And I can hear you guys, and I can hear even myself saying, all in one stories. Deku's an assassin who is probably even trained to pickpocket. How is he gonna get pickpocketed? Well, for plot concerns, just plot reasons. That's really all I can say. And this guy starts like to jump on buildings and stuff, and Deku's like, "Oh hell no!" And he just chases after him. And Deku uses his dark green suit to his advantage. So the man can't. When the man thinks he gets away and turns around, he's like, "There's no way that dude's gonna be able to catch me up here." He looks in front of him and he's like, "Oh mother!" As he gets completely taken down by Deku. Deku takes back the piece and flips him over, and takes off his hood, pulls him by the hair, and says, "Who the hell are you?" while exposing his hidden blade. "Look, I'm just a normal pickpocket. I thought that piece that you had was useful, so I just took it. I'm sorry. Besides, I would have stole it from the pawn shop and given it back. That's how I do things." "Oh, you're your own little Robin Hood, are you?" "Yeah, I'm sorry." Not All Might, was a hero who I'm gonna say rock block, because I've actually seen him on buildings. No, actually no, Mr. Aizawa, even better. Mr. Aizawa, who was just on the air in the nearby area, comes out of nowhere. Huh? An Assassin's Creed. An assassin. Mr. Aizawa would obviously know. I'm gonna say Mr. Aizawa was with the Assassin's Creed, because I mean, have you seen Mr. Aizawa fight? I'm surprised he doesn't even use any like kind of knives or anything. Well, so recon Mr. Aizawa actually go back to Rodlock. Rodlock be like, oh, that guy needs help. Because all he sees is a man wearing a green hood about to kill another man. And, well, he gets involved. He throws one of the rocks towards, Deku. And Deku dodges it. And thinking that he has to run, Deku is about to turn around when the rock hits him in his face. Rocklock stopped it in place And because he stopped it in place, Deku, when turned around, hit it. And he's like, I need to pay more. I need to pay more attention. So that I need to pay more attention. I'm a little drowsy from that cut that Templar gave me. Must have been laced or something. There's Deku sinking this as he turns back to Rocklock. And Rocklock's too close, so now Deku has to fight Rocklock. Deku notices that he noticed that Rocklock's a hero. So he obviously now has reason not to kill Rocklock. He's a good guy. Rocklock goes for a left hook, which Deku just completely used. He took a right step to the side. A step to the side. He took one step right. Used his left hand. Put it right beside his other left hand. Pushed it away from him. Grabbed his wrist which he's still in contact with Rocklock's left hand. Puts his feet in front of Rocklock's feet. And then, in that position, he literally just flips Rocklock on the floor. After that, Deku turns around and sprints off. Building to building. Rocklock tries to follow. But in one building, when Deku had multiple getaway chances... Oh, my bad. When Deku had multiple getaway exits, that's when Deku activated a smoke bomb. And just vanished. Without a trace. Now Rocklock has has the ability to go left, right, up, down, and even forward. He lost him. Rocklock's like, who the hell was that? That man. Not only does he know some advanced level of hand-to-hand combat, but his parkour skills were off the chart. And he didn't even have to use a quirk to get away from me. Insane. Deku goes home saying that was way too close. As then, when he gets home, he contacts his father and says, I have a piece of their high-tech computer that they need. Oh, you stole it? Yeah. I don't know what it's about, but I'll give it to you when you come back. Actually, you're gonna have to bring it to the Creed. Huh? I'm on a private mission hunting someone down. We actually found out who the Templars are working with and was hunting down some of his associates. Okay then. Come back home safe. Mom's getting worried. Alright. Bye son. Bye dad. Out. And that's what happens. Deku grabs the piece of Templar and he goes to the Creed. Gives it to the Grandmaster. Here, Grandmaster praises him for his hard work, and Deku goes back. Now there is a bounty on Deku's head, and well, I'll show you what the bounty looks like. Well, even though it was dark, Rocklock was able to actually give a detailed sketch on what Deku's how do I say, suit was like. And let me just bring up a picture that actually looks like the suit. Alright, so that but green. Alright, so I just showed you guys what the suit would look like. It's essentially the Assassin's Creed 3 suit, except green and not white. Cause yeah, I love Assassin's Creed 3. It's not the only game I've played. I've played Assassin's Creed 2 as well, but I love Assassin's Creed 3. It's like my favorite so far. And yeah. When the Creed heard about this, they called Deku in and say, what the hell happened? And then Deku explains what happened. We'll try our best to resolve this. We'll take off the bounty. we have some influence over the hero situation, I guess you could call it. Okay. Thank you, Creed. It's fine. But next time be careful. Creed. I want to become a hero. What? Did you say, Izuku? I'm sorry, Grandmaster Creed. But I really want to become a hero. It's been my dream ever since I was a kid. I've been in the Creed for as long as I can remember. Since you were 9. You've been in the Creed for 5 years. Fine. Really? Yes, but you... Of course you can, grandson. You haven't called me that in a long time, Grandpa. Yeah, don't let it get to your head. I love you too. Deku says as he turns around and walks away. Then when Deku gets home, he takes off his hood and he's ecstatic. He can actually become a hero, something he's always wanted. When his father gets home, he tells him the news, and his father gets excited too. The only reason I allowed you to join the Creed was so you could actually have the ability to become a great hero. What's wrong? I didn't raise my hand in class. What? Did you say? There was a day at school. They asked, who wants to become a hero? No, that's not what they asked. They asked, I know you all want to go to a hero course, and the whole class yelled, yay, while raising their hands, but I didn't. Why so upset? Well, I just feel like that I thought I was going to be doing this forever. That along the way I got lost. I lost the whole entire reason I became an assassin. Well then, what made you change your mind? Rock. I thought it was going to be something around the lines of, oh my god. Rock? Really? You're going to have to do some explaining. You see, I kind of lost the piece of the computer. What? But that thing's... I know. But when I did, it was to a pickpocket. When I actually catch up to him, I had him on the floor with a hitting blade out, about to kill him if he gave me the wrong answer. But he gave me the right one. Gridlock came and he thought I was gonna kill him. And then, well, he fought admirably. Even when I completely made a fool of him, he still fought. He chased after me for 10 solid minutes. For one guy. It made me remember the entire reason I loved heroes. It made me remember why I joined the Creed in the first place. To become a hero. Yeah. Well, I couldn't be proud of you, son. I'm still gonna be part of the Creed and help you guys out. I understand that. I just wonder if you guys will actually allow me to use the suit. Like hell we will. I thought so. Your hero suit should be different from your assassin suit. Sure, it can be similar, but it cannot be the same. Okay. Can you explain why? Do I really need Do I really need to? Well, I'm already well known in the Templar universe. Well, guess what will happen if you are well known in the Hero universe and the Templar universe? They're gonna go after you. Just take a look at Mr. Aizawa. You're really gonna bring up your best friend again. Just take a look at him. His hero suit's completely different from his Assassin's Creed uniform. Fine. I'll take up something different. When Minato bursts into the room saying, dinner's ready. Thanks, Minato. Thanks, Mom. We'll eat in just a minute. They go home, they get to the dinner table, they eat, they have their family room, they have fun with game night, and go home and sleep. And it makes me wonder, how the hell can a normal family exist when they are cold-hearted? Not cold-hearted, but two of them are killers. It's insane. How should I go about this? Oh, I could just wear a jacket, a shirt, some pants, and my boots, my hidden blades, and, well, my utility belt. Yeah, that's all I have to do. And, well, that's what he submits for his hero suit. And that is literally his entire... So the 10 months he trains just to make sure he'll actually get into UA. He goes on missions as well, and he helps up his father try and find some information. And I was about to say on the group he's hunting. Hey, can you tell me their name? That would help sufficiently. They don't really have a name. I don't even need to try to see that that's bullshit. We always go after an organization that we have enough information on. Sure, we can dig up some information, but when we go and actually do some activities on the investigation, we always have information. And that's obviously what we can do as assassins. So you obviously know their names, you just don't want to tell me. It will make this a lot easier. I'm one of the best information gatherers there is. Yes, and I'm very proud of you, son. But in this situation, I just can't tell you. You know how annoying that is? Yeah, I know. I feel you. I understand. But I just can't tell you. Fine. He turns around. I love you, Dad. Don't you ever die out there. Haven't I always come back? Yeah. Then I will Then I will continue to. Well, I'm gonna head back home. Mom's probably gonna get worried. Where have you been? You have me worried sick. Sometimes I wonder why the hell I let you join that organization. Oh, we don't want that to happen, so I better get going. Son. I love you. Where'd that come from? I just want to let you know. He says as Deku just drops off the building into his house. This is a very dangerous organization. I don't want you to. And, well, Deku trained for the next 10 months. And now we're gonna skip to the actual entrance exam. So we skip to the entrance exam, and Deku's kind of worried. He literally cannot use any equipment. He has to use his raw strength. And that's a little hard. Alright. So Deku still kind of mutters in the same way, but he doesn't do it out loud. Instead he looks at something, puts his hands together and just thinks. Deku has like this mind palace to help him remember a lot of information, which is good. Because when you're near an assassin, you need to remember a lot of shit. Like what to do next after something in this. You need to remember a face. And Deku sees Ida, who's getting up and, well, kind of exposing President Mike. And Deku's like, oh, he's one of those guys who, wow, Bakugo says it has a stick up his ass. And, well, keeps in mind. And when the exams are about to start, Deku's just there, stretching, getting ready. I need to get ready. I cannot let it. I cannot lose to any of these guys. Alright. Ida approaches Deku. But he's like, hi there. So, Ida's like, you were the guy who was powered thinking. What? Through the entire speech, you were just in this crouched position. The guy beside you was talking, saying how you should be a hero, but you were just in the same position the entire time. I was taking notes. In your mind? Yeah, I'm fine like that. Hey, that's the girl who... And Deku has a little flashback, because he put it in his little mind palace. That's the girl who picked me up. What? Well, I was falling and she kind of stopped me. This is the same Deku. He's just more... He's kind of like... he enjoys the fight. He does not enjoy killing. And he is leaned back, but in a aware sort of way. And other than that, he's just the same kind of Deku. So he still gets nervous. And, well, he fell forward when he did. And he's like, I'm gonna die. But then Uraraka saved him in that moment. And well, now we continue on. So, President Knight says go. All of a sudden, it's like, there is no countdowns in a battlefield in Baku. And Deku's just like, that's not true. We count down every single time we jump someone. Oh, wait. I guess he means I'm never seeing it. As then Deku has to run. And Deku's one of the fastest ones there. No lie, he's nowhere near Ida's speed, but yeah, he's one of the fastest one there. And well, he takes out a good 40. He gets a good 40 points just by shutting them down, because there are buttons when you sneak up and hit the buttons, that you can also take them out. And well, Deku is literally just going across, destroying. No, I'm fine, not destroying. But yeah, he is just sometimes he picks up the rubble from the from people who already destroyed theirs, and he'll just tear apart some other robots and shut down others. Deku sees a massive 0-point rover and he's like, I can't do shit about that. He's about to turn around and run when then he hears a scream. And Deku turns around and he can't see anything because of the smoke. So then he just activates his Eagle Vision, which I'm just gonna say it's like a sixth sense, and allows him to determine who's who, where are they, how many steps is in. Like, it heightens his senses, and it's just like, there. Deku, as he starts running, he is covered in a massive cloud because the robot has taken out a building. So like the cloud is up, and she's yelling, and she can't see anything, and she's like, this is where I die. And he says, I got you. Deku literally grabbed her hand, and she felt like, I'm not dead. Yay! Deku gets the rubble off of her, and literally carries her while running. No, I'm sorry, outrunning the 0-point robot. And well, the exam ends just like that, with Uraraka on Deku's back. Are you okay? Uraraka's like, yes, thank you. Yeah, but I have a question. And she goes, yeah? Why do you feel so light? And it's like, my quirk. Oh. That explains how you catch me earlier. Yeah, that is how I shoot earlier. And Uraraka is about to collapse out of exhaustion and pain. Deku grabs her before she hits the ground, and well, recovery girl comes in and well, heals her, but she's still pretty exhausted, and now even more exhausted by the fact that, well, recovery girl healed her. And it's almost the end of the day, and Uraraka-kun is just sleeping. Did I accidentally say Uraraka-kun? Cannot believe I said that. Anyway, back, so Deku's getting his stuff, and he knows that he's like one of the last ones to leave. Even Bakugo was already left. And, well, he turns and he sees the infirmary, which when he looks is, you know, Uraraka. She hasn't waken up. He goes inside and says, do you guys know where she lives? And they tell Deku where Uraraka lives. Deku literally just picks her up and takes her all the way. But he doesn't even really have to go all the way there to her house because her parents got worried and were literally crossing the street. Not crossing the street. We're literally driving when they turned the corner and Deku was just there holding her. Deku was walking and, well, some car stopped, draws the window and says, hey, that's my daughter. What are you doing with her? And Deku's just like, she was tired and she couldn't wake up because of how exhausted she was from the exam. So I decided to carry her home. And Uraraka's dad is just like, thank you, young man. You're a very nice young man. And that's literally what he says. And he puts Uraraka in the car and they drive off with Deku just waving. Deku was just like, that was very awkward. And then just parkours his way back home. And then he's gathering more info for his dad. And Deku's already come up for his actual little what his hero costume is gonna look like. And it's not that complex or that different or anything. No, it's not that it's different. It's completely different, but it's not that different from what someone would casually wear. And, well, Deku goes to UA. Well, he obviously gets into UA a week later, and that's where I'm gonna leave this off. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy this, well, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button. And I'm gonna be posting a part 2 of this. Probably if this gets 5 likes. And the reason I say 5 is because I really want to do another one of these. And I might even post one just because. Well, bye.